Isn't that nice? That we can actually see the city, and when we open the window, it's not completely black outside. That's pretty cool. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tuesday. First off, I wanted to say that I'm back because I've actually been gone all day. It's 3 o'clock now. I get up really early. It also occurred to me that since this vlog will probably be close to coming out after the embargo date for this project, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys about it now, because as long as you get this vlog after November 14th, it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to make sure this comes after that date, and I can tell you guys about why I'm here. So I came to San Francisco to work with Ubisoft for a Far Cry 4 project. I got to play an early copy of Far Cry 4, and I spent the last several hours playing it. And they are capturing our gameplay and our face cam, and we're supposed to make a video about it to present to you guys on Steven Plays, and then also they, I think, are going to be doing some kind of compilation video themselves and releasing that at some point. I'm not really sure when. So that's why I'm here, and that's what I spent the last few hours doing. And I can tell you, Far Cry 4 is really fun. It was a lot of fun. Like, I think it was 2 years ago that Ubisoft sent us an early copy of Far Cry 3, and we played that. And it was really, really awesome that they flew us out here, because there's other YouTubers. I met a few other people today. I went over to the offices, so I have a little footage of that. I went over to the offices, and then we were in a really small room, and it's just because there weren't very many people recording today. The last session they had, I asked about it. The last session they had, there were 16 people. So there was a lot of people. In fact, I think there were even more people than that, but there were 16 stations set up. This time we had a much smaller group, so we only had 4 people, or 4 stations. So there's recording going on today, and then tomorrow, and then I think maybe even the next day. I'm not entirely sure. So there's a lot of different YouTubers here. So I got to meet a few people today, not too many because it was such a small session, but it was a lot of fun. And now I'm done. So once I get back, I'm gonna have to try and get the video done as soon as possible, because it's supposed to release relatively soon. But it was fun. I mean, the game was a lot of fun. We got to play co-op also. The co-op's we didn't film any co-op, but we got to play it for fun for a little while, and it was really enjoyable. One of the hardest things for me was trying to get used to the PS4 controller again, because I've only ever played the PS4 once at PAX, over a year ago. So I had to re-familiarize myself with the control. It's pretty similar to a standard controller, but it feels a little different. And also, there's no start button. The start button's gone, so that was different. But overall, it was a lot of fun, and I'm really excited for the video to come out eventually. But now, it's 3:15. I'm back at the hotel, and I'm all set. I leave out tomorrow morning. The shuttle picks me up from here at 3:20, so I have 12 hours from now I leave. It's exciting, right? So while I still have a few hours of daylight, I'm going to try and go see the city a little bit. The first thing I need to do is go over to, there's a Target nearby, because my 3DS charger is bitten in half, thanks Kepler. Whenever I got to the Dallas airport yesterday, I was going to charge my DS so I could have a little more juice for the flight to San Francisco. And I put the charger in, and I'm like, why is it not charging? And I looked at the cable, and it's almost practically in half from where Kepler bit it. So yeah, I need to go get the charger, because that's honestly how I stayed sane with all my travel yesterday, was playing Smash Brothers. I've been knocking out those challenges. I'm trying to do the one where you have to beat Smash Run with every single person. So that's what I'm going to finish up tomorrow when I'm on the plane, and yeah, I need a charger. So I'm going to go to Target first, going to see the sights, and then time permitting, I'm going to go down to the wharf and see the wharf, because that's what everyone says to see. And then I'll grab some dinner, and I'll be good to go. And I'll be back here. Let's go see San Francisco. I was told to come visit Union Square, but it's under heavy construction right now. And it looks like it's because they're putting up the Christmas tree, which is actually really neat. So while it's unfortunate that I can't be down there to see it, well, I mean, it's cool that they're putting it up. Looks like there's a news crew or something here filming it too, which is pretty cool. Neat. The other thing I wanted to see is the wharf, so I should probably get started, because that's actually really far away. The scenery here is really pretty, but dear God, like walking up and downhill, like it completely kills you, man. Like I thought downhill would be easy, but it's not. Uphill is extremely difficult. I'm only going 1.5 miles, but like, wow. Oh, that's one way also, so it's actually 3 miles. Actually, while I was walking, the guys I recorded with today, Gassy Mexican, Eat My Addiction, and then Corridor Digital, Sam and Nico. I ran into Sam again. Sam's an extremely nice guy, and we walked for a little bit. He was pointing out some stuff about Chinatown. There's a place he likes to eat, so it was cool. I got to talk with him a little bit. They were both extremely nice guys. All the guys that we recorded with today are very nice. It's kind of a shame that it was such a small group, because I would have loved to have met more people, but the people I met were extremely nice, and I'm glad that I still get a chance to actually go around and see a little bit of the city before I have to fly 14 more hours home. It took long enough, but I finally walked here. Pier 39. This is it. And over there, way in the distance, you can see Golden Gate, but I'm gonna have to probably better adjust myself to be able to see. I think I'll walk over this way. So I finally made it. Holy crap. Let's go see if the walk was worth it or not. Wow. That is pretty. You can see everything over here. This is really cool. It's actually really neat being able to see everything along the shore. Hey, little buddy. And out that's Alcatraz. And then over there in the sun, blinding me a little bit, is the Golden Gate. That's pretty. I'd say that it was worth it. This was a long walk. And now I get to go back. And I should probably figure out dinner, but I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to eat close to here and walk back in the dark, or walk back in the light and then eat closer there. There's a lot to eat over here. I could probably eat quick. I'm mostly just tired because it was not normal walking. It was like walking uphill and downhill and very, very difficult. But I think it was worth it just for the view. Let me zoom into Alcatraz. I would hate to leave here and have not done that, because I think that's really cool. And I know it's windy, but whatever. It's really neat. Alright, it's been fun. It was a quick trip, but I gotta go back. Oh, and if people talk about the heart of San Francisco, well, I found it. It's right there. It's pretty big. The one thing I was told to make sure that I eat while I'm here, clam chowder. So I came to a place called Chowders, and it was pretty highly rated anyway, but it's not a sit-down restaurant. Like, I got this in like 2 seconds, and that's one of the reasons why, is because I wanted to eat and then go as fast as I could back, because I'm gonna have to get in bed pretty early. So it looks very good. Admittedly, I'm not actually a big fan of clam chowder. I don't dislike it, but like I wouldn't normally order it. But it is very good. It is very good. And night befalls the city once again. But I made it back in time. And I've been back a while. It's now 7 Pacific. When I got back, I haven't really been able to talk to anyone, really. I feel like I haven't really been able to use my phone as a phone, because I've been using it as everything else, a mapping device, a Twitter device, or whatever. I've been using a lot of the maps to try and help navigate me around to get from one place to the other. And both yesterday and today, right at the end of the day, my battery was like almost dead. I got through the day with it, but I didn't make any calls or anything because it was getting low, and like I was trying to get back from the pier, and I'm looking at my battery, and I'm like, I need to be able to make sure I know where I'm going. But I got back safe and sound, which is nice, and I spent like an hour talking to. I talked to both Mao and my mom. We all had like a group call so we could chat about our days. Mao had a lot of dental work done today. She ended up with 7 shots of Novocaine, and she said that, I mean, it was bad. Like, this was like an experience from hell. And it's not that the dentist did a bad job, it's that she just had to have a bunch of stuff done. Basically, she had to have a bunch of stuff done and hasn't been getting it done or something. He said, like, they did everything today or something. Anyway, regardless, it was a really, like, traumatic experience for her. And whenever she was done there, they told her, they were like, hey, take double dose of Tylenol for 24 hours for the next 24 hours because this is going to be so bad, the pain, it's going to hurt, And Mal gave it some time to see if she'd be okay, but she told me, she's like, I called in tomorrow. So she called in, and she's not going to go to work tomorrow because of all of the pain and stuff that she has and is going to have tomorrow. So I'll get in tomorrow around like 8 p.m. Eastern, and I think Mal and then also Mark and Rhonda are going to pick me up, and we're going to have dinner or something. So that'll be nice. And then actually No Rest for the Weary tomorrow night. I got to edit Amnesia to come out on Thursday because I couldn't get everything scheduled that I needed to get scheduled. But I had a great day. I had a really fantastic day. It was a lot of fun. The people at Ubisoft were so freaking nice. Like, so freaking nice. It was unreal. They were just so cheery and eager to help or do whatever or offer us anything. It was like super nice people. And also the people that the other YouTuber people that were there that were recording, they were also very nice. And it was just a good day. It was a good day. And Far Cry 4 is really fun. It's like it is legitimately fun. Like, it's a legitimately good game. I know that it's like, oh, it's a sponsored video, but like, this video is not sponsored. I can just tell you straight out, like, Far Cry 4 is a really friggin' fun game. But I mean, that makes sense though. Like, Far Cry 3 is a really fun game, and it feels like with every iteration, they let you do more and more and more of all this crazy stuff. But I mean, wading through a lake on an elephant, holding a rocket launcher, and then getting to a river and shooting a bear with a rocket launcher while riding an elephant, like, that could be a game in and of itself. Anyway, I'm looking forward to putting it all together. In fact, I just remembered I left the USB drive that has all of this stuff on it in my shirt pocket, which is here. I should probably get that out and keep that safe. That would be a good idea. Anyway, it's late. I'm actually going to grab a quick shower. I'm going to shower tonight so I don't have to do it in the morning. My shuttle leaves at 3:20 a.m. So I'm going to get a shower. I might watch a little bit of The Daily Show. That's the one reason you guys at the West Coast rule, is because all of your TV shows come on earlier. I enjoy watching The Daily Show and Colbert, but they come on at 11 p.m. on the East Coast, and that's too late. Like, Mao has to go to bed, and I usually go to bed with her, so it's too late to watch. So on the West Coast, it starts at 8, which is doable, so I can actually watch it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. That's going to be it. I had a wonderful time. Hopefully I didn't ramble too much, but I really enjoyed the city, except the 45-degree angle sidewalks. That was a bit much, and I got my exercise for today, but it's been fun. I'm looking forward to heading back to Myrtle Beach tomorrow. Oh, and I did get a charger. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I got a new charger for the 3DS. I'm going to make sure Kepler doesn't eat this one. That's my goal. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?
Katerina, no. I can't ask you to sacrifice your children.
Nobody's sacrificing anything. Go get them back for me, Ezio.
See, you have my word.